Hi, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing a follow-up video on a case made by Condition1. This one right here, the outside diameter is 24.5 by 19.5 by about 8.5 deep, okay? The inside is 22 by 17 by 7.5 inches. I'm using mine to carry guns back and forth to the range, and I'll give you some tips on how to cut out your foam for your guns and stuff like that, and show you how many I have fitting in this case right now, and it will fit even more. Let me go ahead and turn this thing to the side. If you want to see my first impressions video on this, go to my channel, which you're already on, and scroll down to my other videos and check it out. Okay, right here is what I've got going on now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guns here. Actually, I can put another one right here where this knife was just sticking, because it's the size, same size as that, so I can fit another smaller gun there. Okay, so that's 8 guns on this side. I've got it cut out for 6 more here. I've left this space right here available in case I want to do something else. These slots right here hold magazines. Okay, magazines are loaded, the weapons are not. You can actually put knives in these slots as well. They fit in there snug. The smaller ones would go for the tighter fitting one right there, which is just taking out one 1/2 inch and through all 3 layers. This has 3 layers of foam, so you cut all 3 down and just 1/2, and it'll spread out enough where it fits your magazines nice and tight. Okay, guns fit nice. Okay, one thing I do want to say, you'll fit a lot of guns in if you set your weapons in just like this, okay, vertically. If you try and set them in there like this or like this here, it's not going to work out. Okay, you're going to just go through one set of foam, and then it's just doesn't work out, you know, correctly. So this is the best option, I believe, in what I came up with. Okay, and how I did here, this was my first cutout, so these were my first cutouts here, and I went a little wide at the top, and then later I found out I didn't have to go as wide for the same size gun. This same size gun fits good right here, and it sits down where the grip goes in, but I can get the same fit just like that into just cutting this slot here without cutting out that extra 1.5 inches here. But this works good for revolvers. It fits down with that trigger guard, and that grip fits down in there good, and it works well for a full or a larger size gun. Fits in there good. But towards the end I found out I might as well just do it just like this. And here I cut out 2 1/2 inch squares. Here I could just cut out 1 for the more slim or single stack model guns for a nice snug fit. And let me show you, here's how the foam is. It's already pre-cut in 1/2 inch squares. You do have to have a good sharp knife. It says it's pluckable, but I was scared I was going to tear into something. And if you see here, I'll show you here, I didn't want to tear into this, and I left me a 1-inch border all the way around, plus these right here. I didn't want them to come off, so I left those on there and gave me a good border around so the structure of the foam would stay together. But you do have to have a good sharp knife, and the way I did it, I just went through, I counted how many squares, and I just went through and just cut them easily down like so. and cut out my little pockets. And then I could, once I cut it out, I was able to pluck out some. Once I got the part that I wanted cut out, then I was able to pluck out what I needed to, because it will just pluck out pretty easy. But, and there's how you pluck it out. Okay. But it turned out great. Again, it's very useful for, it could be used for just about anything you want it to be used for. With me, I do a lot of gun shooting, gun training, so I use mine for guns. And even with all these guns in here and more, it's not super heavy. Okay, it's very nice. It's got a great handle on the front here that, you know, you can carry it very nicely with. Okay, and that's all I have to say about this. When you're doing the foam, just plan it out. Okay, plan it out in your head, because once you start cutting stuff out, I guess you could put it back, but it just won't be as good. So what I did here, I cut this one wide and I tapered it down just like the gun. So the third layer down there, I only cut out about the width right here of the slide and the barrel here. Okay, that way when it sits in there, it kind of steps down and goes to a smaller part. So this part will be sitting down in there, and then there's a lip for this to catch on, and then that's about it as far as inside there. And then, like I said, I cut out here to have that other lip for the grip to recess in, but then I found out it sits about the same if you do it that way or like this. So works out great. I'll probably cut out some more holes throughout this foam here to fit more magazines and stuff like that. You can actually fit magazines in this way and get more of them in. Okay, you can set 3. You know, if you're not going to be carrying as many guns and you just want to put your magazines in there, you can carry more magazines. So you can, you know, cut it out to whatever your liking is. And I'm trying to cut it out where some of the slots are kind of universal. I can use them for other things as well, knives, you know, whatever. All right, well, that's the Condition 1 case. It's very durable. I've got a couple scuffs on it, but that's what's going to happen when you're tossing this thing in and out of the car or truck or trunk and stuff like that. It's very durable though. I love the latches. You just push on them. Just push right here on this part right here, and it snaps right in. Very easy to close. To come loose, you just pull on this little part right there and it pops loose real easy. Again, if you want to see my first impressions, I talk more about it being lockable and stuff like that. But that's a Condition 1 hard case. And it's a very nice size case right here. If you got a lot of things you want to protect from the weather or elements, or just keeping them from getting scratched up, great option right here. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Leave any comments down below. And have a good one. Bye.